This series will be covering how to program with Visual Basic.net using Visual Basic Express 2008. Okay, in this lesson we're going to learn how to install Visual Basic 2008 version, and we're going to write our first program and have a look at the interface a little bit. So run your web browser, and we want to go to www.Microsoft Express, and then let's put in, and then download. So yeah, you see we got this thing come up, Visual Studio Express. So we want Visual Basic 2008 Express version. Click the download link and then run the installer. It may take a long time to install if you got a slow connection to the internet, but you will get through it. So once you installed the Visual Basic 2008, we want to run it, and we see here's our recent progress. We got get news, get started, and we got headlines down here. We got open project, create project. This is to create a new project, open file, save all, and find. And you see recent projects. Okay. And then so let's create a new project. Call it first program. Okay. And as you see, we got this properties windows. It deals with all the properties that you selected, so it's dealing with this form one. And we got toolbar. It's probably be hide the first time, so just click on it and turn off auto hide. And we got the solution explorer to select your forms and different types of code. And let's run it. Okay, as you see, we got the normal Windows controls. We got the open, we got the maximize, and we got the close, and we got the minimize. So Visual Basic 2008's already done some code for you. Okay, we're going to create our first program. So we're going to drag a button from our thing, and with toolbar, toolbox, and a label. I'm going to call it, let's say Amy, and I'll call this change name. Okay, minimize it so you can see all the text. I might resize my form. Okay, and now we're going to write some code for this button. So when the user clicks the button, this label 1 will change to Fred. Okay, so we'll double click it, and we go label, and then label 1, saying that it's label 1 because that would be our first level. As you see here, it says label 1, and this is button 1. So that's how you find. And then we got .text referring to its text equals, and then we'll put in a string. These quotes mean string, so we put Fred. Okay, and go enter, and see we wrote our first line of code. So let's run it and see what happens. Okay, so we click a button, and look, it changes to Fred. Look at that, you created your first program. Now, your programs will get better and better as you learn Visual Basic.net. So, that's really basic. I'm going to show you some websites where you can find really cool stuff. We got MSD Forms. This is the official Microsoft Forms for all these Visual Studio stuff. Just load it up. And as you see, there's heaps of forms. Just select the one you want, search it. And we've also got this, my favorite site, Planet Source Code. Okay, this site has projects that people created, and you can use them. You can download them as projects, and you can open stuff and then you can modify it, and yeah, it's really cool. So say if I searched for, say, recorder and go quick search, and as you can see, everything's come up to do with that. So yeah, that was the first lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson.